Okay, here's the quickest, fastest and cheapest pasta recipe you've never seen before. Okay, we're going to start. This is so simple and so delicious. I do cook this all the time. Absolutely love it. We start with 00 flour. It doesn't work without. Put an amount of it in there. No recipe for this guy. An amount of 00 pasta. Salted water. Little salt in there too. Boiling water. Boiling water goes into the pasta. Flour. Boiling water goes into the pasta flour and gets mixed around to create a dough. A little bit more. Must be boiling water. Put the pasta water back on to boil. This is my answer to very cheap, quick cookery, which I don't do very often, especially not on here. But sometimes it's quite nice just to show you something that we know about that you maybe don't. You just bring that together as it cools down a little bit and it's just about able to handle without burning me to pieces. And we bring that together as a dough, all right? So remember, that's just water, boiling water and 00 pasta and salt. All right, now we've got to work that a little bit. Just work that like you would any kind of bread dough or pasta dough, just bringing it back, working it in, just getting that gluten working. You'll see this thing come together as a dough. You could just make this and keep it in the fridge, but to be honest, it's one of those things you kind of just want to lean into. You make it, you cook it, and you eat it. And it's real simple, and it's quick, and that's the magic and the beauty of the whole thing. So really simple. You create this sort of glutinous little water flour based pasta, like so. Lose that. Cut all this bit out, Sam, because it's well boring, isn't it? Right, that then comes together in a lovely dough like that. Now, just a little bit more of that flour on the board. And I got myself one of these, which is basically what we use to shape the butter and little gnocchis and pasta dishes. So I just take some of this dough, cut it into 4 strips like that. I'm just going to make 1 strip for the purpose of this, just so you can see it and understand it. Roll that out, sausage style, nice and thin like that. Nice and even. I'm not looking for anything neat. This is like quick Wednesday night home dinner. They're not looking for anything particularly sophisticated. So put that together, and then I'm just going to chop those into relatively even pieces. Got all my lovely pieces here, and then I'm just going to take one of these boards and just roll them down like that. Roll them down. I'm squeezing with my thumb, pushing with my thumb, and it rolls off like so. Rolling down, and they just roll off onto the pile of finished ones. Keep it floured so they don't stick. Remember, this is water and flour, nothing else. There's basically going to be a really lovely vehicle for our sauce, and this can be made in under 10 minutes. I've done this start to scratch from cupboard to the plate in 10 minutes. Utterly delicious. So this is how you do it. You may remember that I also did a lovely video with the boys at Top Jaw, lovely boys. I made cacio pepe in my house, and Jesse came to my house and made an absolute mess of my kitchen, which is really nice. I was going to do this dish, but then they ran out of time because they were too busy drinking beer. So we just made normal cacio pepe with normal pasta, but it was a lot of fun. But this is ultimately my cacio pepe dish, the way I do it, and I love it. So there's the lovely pasta. Okay, there's my pasta, there's my boiling salted water, in it goes. This wants exactly 2 minutes. It wants to drop, float, cook for 1 minute, out she comes. That's your pause. Okay, so you see those gnocchi have floated now. All we do now is pass that off, and I'm just going to reserve that, only because I want that pasta water. So pop that over there. In here is going to be our sauce. I take my mega pepper mill to make some cacio pepe sauce. So lots of lovely black pepper in there using my fantastic pepper mill. And let's toast those off for a second. Get a little bit of toasty going on there. Really nice. You can smell that black pepper. Okay, into there goes the pasta water. Plenty of that pasta water in there. Into that goes our pecorino cheese, but I'm not using pecorino, I'm using Parmesan because I prefer it. Into there goes the Parmesan cheese, don't come at me. Into there goes nice salted butter. That's that emulsion you're looking for, that double emulsion. You'll only get that because all that lovely starch that's in the pasta water, that's what's giving us this incredible emulsion. Right, back in goes the gnocchi. There you go. That is the quickest, fastest, cheapest pasta dish I know.